and welcome to today's webinar, Researching Grant Opportunities. My name is Michelle Houle, and I am a program specialist in the Grant Services Unit at the San Diego County Office of Education. The decision to begin researching grant opportunities is generally based on a wide range of factors. Whatever your motivation, thank you for being here. The first step in preparing to undertake research is to develop a clear assessment of your funding needs. This can be as simple as brainstorming a list of exactly what is essential to fulfilling the objectives of your project or program. As you generate your list, it will serve you well to engage with your team. Including multiple perspectives from the beginning will strengthen your ability to anticipate and identify your funding needs. For an extra level of preparedness, you may consider making note of the estimated expenses associated with your list. And here's a pro tip. In addition to the materials and supplies you may need, other various components of a program to consider are staff time. Are staff hours needed? If so, will this be addressed through substitutes, time card hours, stipends? And with staff, you may need to factor in benefits. Other considerations may include mileage and transportation. A quick check-in with your program business specialist may bring to light any unexpected costs that might not be obvious from the start. Also, keep timelines in mind. The turnaround time for grant funding can be unpredictable, and you may not hear anything back from the funder for months. And as is SDCOE's process, grant funds cannot be spent until the award is accepted by the board. So it may not make the most sense to research a grant to solve an immediate funding need. Keep in mind, sometimes smaller grants can be found to fund specific micro-projects that will move you closer to your overall goal. Once you have compiled your list, the first places to begin your search for education grants are state and federal government grant funding websites. The California Department of Education operates many programs that provide funds to schools for a variety of educational purposes. The CDE Available Funding page allows you to search programs currently accepting applications for funding. Clicking on the funding profile will provide you with a description of the funding, eligibility criteria, important dates, and contacts. There will also often be a link to the official Request for Applications or RFA. The RFA will outline the expectations, requirements, and processes for submission and review. Another feature available on the CDE website is the Projected Funding page. This page lists grants that have been identified in the current state budget but are not yet available to applicants. You can search this projected funding by fiscal year, type, topic, or keyword. One thing that I do when I identify an available or projected opportunity is look to see if there's a related email listserv I can join. This can be a timely and efficient way to stay on top of funding updates. For federal grants, your source is grants.gov. Grants.gov lists thousands of competitive grant opportunities from across the vast range of federal departments and grant programs. In full transparency, Grants.gov can be a challenge to navigate and use. Fortunately, they offer several video tutorials and resources to assist you. To conduct a simple search on the Grants.gov website, click on the Search Grants tab on the top of the screen. Complete the basic search criteria, and then click Search. For example, you can search by category, topic, agency, and keywords. Grants.gov also offers an email alert system with which you can select notifications for updates on programs in your field of research. The Available Funding Opportunities link on the Grant Services webpage connects to a list of funding opportunities that have been vetted for alignment with SDCOE's board goals and mission. This page, which is updated regularly, is an optimal place to locate recently released grant alerts. Many of the grant opportunities listed here were researched and pulled from grant directories. As a research tool, grant directories can be helpful in providing summaries of funding profiles. Most grant directories will provide a small amount of information for free, but will charge a fee for providing access to the complete funding profile. Some examples of fee-based grant directories include GrantWatch, GrantStation, and GrantScape. GetEd Funding, which is a no-cost grant directory for education grants, allows searches by focus area and grade levels. The most widely used directory for nonprofits, the Candid Foundation Center's Foundation Directory Online, is a different type of directory. Unlike other directories, this database provides a wealth of information on funds that have been granted to nonprofits in the past. While this could prove helpful if you're looking to identify a funder who has a history of supporting a specific cause, it is not a source of open opportunities. There is a cost to using the Foundation directory, but some public libraries provide access for free, as long as you have a library card. So far, I have shared with you several websites and tools that are chock full of information. Fair warning, navigating these resources can eat up your time, and it can be discouraging to comb through myriad opportunities and emerge feeling like you have not been able to locate a good match for your needs. In these cases, it can't hurt to throw a Hail Mary. Using a general search engine like Google, Safari, or Firefox, for example, type in some keywords from your funding need along with San Diego and RFP, or RFA and or grant. It's a long shot, but miracles can happen. And at any stage of your research, we can't encourage you enough. Reach out to Grant Services. We will be happy to conduct research tailored to your areas of need. The skill of grant research is like any other. It takes patience and practice to get better. It also is a critical skill to have as an education professional, as grants empower educators to provide much-needed programs and services for students. The Grant Services team supports all SDCOE divisions and departments with their grant needs in all phases of a grant lifecycle. We know you are doing great work. You are just one grant away from making it amazing.